Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Apex, and today I have a very special guest for y'all. Part-time rapper, part-time anime drawer, Richie Rust, my guy. What's up, Hobie?
That's right. How's it going, bro?
It's going well. Thanks for joining me today on this. It's kind of last minute. Been a couple
Yeah.
days in the works, but
Yep.
I'm excited to sit down and talk to you. This is the first time like talking face to face. But yeah, man, I'm a big fan of your work, and of course, you were on my latest album, my latest project, Missions and Convictions. So we're gonna
Yep.
talk about that a little bit today. But before we get too deep into it, I just want to remind everybody out there, maybe people don't follow me on social media. For the rest of the month of June, I am donating all of my royalties to the MDA, the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So if you want to help find a cure, I have muscular dystrophy myself, so it's very close to my heart. Go stream the music. I'll also have a donation link in the description. All right, now that that's out of the way, Richie, why don't you go ahead and get us started with how you first got introduced to music?
Yeah, that's what's up. So first, thanks for having me. This is like probably my first proper like discussion on like music. Like
Dope, dope.
I've ever
I'm
done
honored,
with
bro.
somebody. Yeah, absolutely. Um, so basically I got started in music as like a metal musician. I started a metal band when I was like 14. Yeah, with some buddies
That's
from church.
crazy.
We did
Crazy.
like Christian heavy metal, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We did that for probably around like 7 years. And
Wow.
yeah, and so we got like I wouldn't say popular, but like people knew who we were, and we were playing like bigger venues in Charlotte. So it felt good for a while, and then college kind of dispersed us, and I
Yeah.
was just kind of sitting there like I like Eminem or whatever, like as like this edgy like
Yeah.
and so I started like working on hip hop stuff and kind of got into the genre through like Christian hip hop and then like
Mhm.
the more like white boy rappers like Eminem
Right.
or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
And the more I got into it, the more I found artists like Kendrick and that kind of
Mhm.
thing. And from there, yeah, it's just been like I've been finding my lane and like just enjoying the creative process of like solo music work. So
Yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome, bro.
Mhm.
Man, you started in metal. I never
I
would have
did.
guessed that. I know you had the vocals on you because I listened to Babylon, but
Right.
metal, that's crazy, man. My
Yeah,
cousin
yeah.
is a big metalhead, so
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm sure he loved that. I'll try to dig out some of your secret files that the world doesn't have yet. Man, that
What's that KB joint? That I believe that we will win.
yeah,
The guy
it's
featured
Maddie.
on that, Maddie. Yeah, he's from
Yeah,
For Today, and that was like
right.
one of my favorite Christian metal bands, like back in the day.
Oh,
So,
word. Yeah,
mhm.
they have some fire stuff, not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
try to I try to listen, tap into every genre when I can. I'm
yeah,
not big into like the Christian metal scene,
hmm
but um I'm kind of hit with it. I know For Today and
yeah, yeah,
some different ones, but not a lot.
definitely.
Yeah, man. So that's fire. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Good to know. So I first met you on Instagram over a year ago now, probably, right?
Was
You
it right
did it.
after the challenge?
Yeah, that you
Yeah.
did a challenge and I
Yep.
saw your submission. I was like, yo, you got bars, bro. Hit the follow. And that's kind of how we first connected.
Yep.
And then, like, long story short, I was looking for features for the album. I wanted to work with people who I knew were like talented. I didn't care about clout, how famous they were, anything like that. I was like, well, Richie, he's got something, and I'd love to kind of do what I can to help you display your art.
Yep.
And Time Zone was like a no-brainer for me. I was like, I think Richie could slide on this really well. So how did you feel
Yeah.
when I first hit you up?
Like I said, like in the documentary like that we did, I love working with like new artists, and I heard your stuff and it was super unique. Like it was so cool. Like um I think it was like I don't remember what it's called, but it has like the red or like pink album art, and it's like Star Wars themed, I believe.
Oh, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So
Right.
like I listened to that stuff, and I just, the aesthetics were super cool, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And you know, we talked out the details, and the beat like was just super chill, like in terms of like the flows that I could use on it. And yeah, it was super exciting to be able to like make that connection and like have a project that like I get like super buried in my own concepts when I write albums.
Yeah.
So getting a chance to hop on a feature is always like super fun for me, you know.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And that's the first one that we worked on, but that's not the
Mhm.
first one that dropped. I was on Shonen, who
Right.
is a anime guy,
Yeah.
apparently. Not a show, guys. Is a writer.
Closer. It's
It's
a
not a
public.
writer
No,
either.
it's a publication. It's like a magazine.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's not a show. That's all I know.
it's not a show.
Figured that one out the hard way.
Ah,
Um, yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That came out what, December, and then Time
yeah.
Zone dropped, of course, last day of April with the album.
Mm.
Um, and then we might have another one in the bag in the
Yeah, we'll
works
see.
coming
We'll
out
see what
soon.
happens.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, man, like I said, I think that you're extremely talented and very underrated in this genre. I don't know if that comes down to your uniqueness, or as much as I love CHH and as much as I think we are kind of set apart from genres in our inclusion,
Mhm.
CHH does have a certain sound that they like more than maybe the conceptual stuff that artists like you and I make.
Yeah, big time.
But I definitely wanted to bring you on and at least show my subscribers like inside your mind why you create art. So if they haven't heard Babylon yet, I highly suggest that. I have had that on repeat since it dropped.
Thanks, homie.
Monster Party, like they're
Yeah,
all up there for me. I definitely think it's your best project to date.
thank you.
And I know that you're working on a sequel to that. But
Yeah.
I guess like what do you want people to get out of whenever they listen to the Babylon series or just your art in general?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good loaded question.
I'm
Like,
good at that.
obviously, like I want like, you know, Christ ultimately to come through in the music in some way. I've been steering away from the literal, like regurgitating Bible verses kind of rap that I was
Right.
into, because I just don't find a lot of merit in um like the disjointed like Christian lingo, or like the Christianese or whatever people call it, of like,
Facts.
you know. And so I wanted to take bigger concepts that I feel like I've learned and kind of like taken from scripture and like other readings that I've had, and like put that into music in some poetic way. So
Yeah.
with Babylon, like I take the overarching narrative of like human sinfulness and condense it into a little story about like someone who's dissatisfied with their life in this city, and then like, you know, we'll see where that takes him, right? But yeah, so I just want to get people thinking ultimately, and then I hope those thoughts lead you to your need for Christ and cultivate some affection for Christ and the kingdom of God. So
Word.
yeah.
Word. Yeah, man, I really respect that. Like, obviously, I love conceptual art. I also love like poetic devices used throughout music, and I can see your imagery and how you pull from maybe a literature whenever you write and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. And
Yeah.
an artist, yeah, man, really, really cool stuff. Again, I think that whoever's watching this needs to go listen to Babylon Act 1. I love it. It's short, so it's easy to digest. Y'all won't be overstimulated with hours of content. Though you can like shuffle my man Spotify if you want.
For sure. And I will say, like, on the poetic devices thing, like I knew you would like vibe with that just based off of like our very early conversations. I feel like you think in the same way when you write. And then when you sent the lyrics to the allegedly, maybe we have a song coming, who knows.
Maybe.
When you allegedly sent me those lyrics, I just like picked up right away that you totally understood what I was going for, and you accidentally used some of the themes I'm using in Act 2 that we've never talked about.
Yeah, no, that's dope. That's God at work right there. Yeah,
for sure.
I'm excited. Like, I'm about to take a little hiatus from the internet, from social media and stuff, and kind of lock in on what I have coming next. But I wanted to fit this in real quick to kind of do like a little last hurrah for MMC, but also just kind of introduce you, an artist that I'm really excited for your future. If you would let me help you with the marketing, maybe we could get there sooner. But is there anything else that you want to say or plug while you're here?
I guess just stay tuned. Keep up with me on my Instagrams where I'm mainly active. It's Richie Rust Music. And thank you guys for listening. Smash that like and subscribe button from my boy.
Right.
But yeah, you guys, I appreciate the time. I appreciate you tuning in and hearing what I'm about. And I'm also excited for whatever we have going on. And
who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe we're capping.
Exactly.
Yeah. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, thank you to everyone who watched this. Like you said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know I've been kind of inconsistent, but coming up soon, like the end of summer, there'll be a lot of content on this joint. So you want to be sure to be subscribed, get in early. I appreciate you, Richie Rust. Wow.
Richie, dude. I've been looking for a rap name. I think that's it.
That's it. Appreciate you, Richie.
Absolutely.
Until next time.